What's going on, AT? It's Jerry Smith, and we're going to be doing Siege. We got Sweet Walkers on DMT, the sweetest guild in the game, going up against Life After Death. I also should say I sound like this, so I apologize. Recovering from a sickness. Beyond that announcement, that's just going to impact this video and probably a few more to come. Um, I'm also going to be doing a late login today because we have the reset. I don't know how this is going to work or like the new methodology I'm going to take to it, but I know it normally means better elite card matching groups, elite card master challenge groups, and I want to be in a decent group, but I also know that Monday is like a big way to set strategy. So earlier videos seem to be appreciated. Puts me in a hard spot. So got to do some soul searching there. Today will be a late login, but just want to let you know I see it and considering it. We have 3 islands down already, so I'm actually going to be hitting a dead island instead of going after American Dad or Addicted. We have our options, so I think going with one of the easier ones, Drunk and or Art, is probably going to be the take. We'll try Art first and then see how we do. Probably hit a few, and then if we're either having some struggles, because I'm just using my Art deck, my Artish deck, that I already had, which I don't know what's in there. So if we're not feeling great about that, we can always jump over to Drunk. We can always throw in a PC deck. We can throw in just the wheel somewhere just to have fun because, you know, the wheel seems to work everywhere. Let's click on this and say we got Ceramic Gene, Tattoo Stand, Painting Class Joe, Meatman Sculptor, and some glitter spray. Why glitter spray? I don't know, but there's only a mythic, so let's go with it. Maybe it was Cripple All? Maybe it was Cripple All. All right, let's get started. Joe's normally the good one, but Gene has been pretty clutch, so I feel like that's probably why we see, I think there was more Gene than anything else. We're going to get out our object first. I'm going to start with Gene. Tattoo Stand, I don't remember if it has Hijack. I know he's crazing, but I don't remember how it actually goes up. So we're going to get out some Oscar's Painting. Why not? Just double down. We'll take the win. We got Bradley, our first opponent here. Bradley has 1,374 on those legs, 87 on the mythics, and is going down on slot 1. Thank you, Bradley. 5 CM on magazine zap cover, or magazine cover zap. Magazine zap cover. Yep, that still worked just as well. It nailed it. All right. Sorry, definitely dealing with some brain fog. Not COVID, by the way. Tested. Beth tested, came back negative, did a full respiratory thing. I think it's just a cold, which sucks because it's summer, because I'd rather not do summer colds. Let's keep hitting. I'd rather just not be sick at all. Let's just be honest. Balding too early. I had to read it because I was just like, that's not what it says. 1,837. 1,000, yeah. On those legs, 72 on the mythics. I'm not going to lie. It runs in my family, and people are like, oh, it skips a generation, and it's on your mother's side. Well, I got it on both sides, and I don't know if it really does skip a generation because I, for some reason, am holding strong. So, fingers crossed it works out that way because I have not lost all my hair yet. And this is the part where I realize that I'm probably on a downward trajectory and it's just going to get real rough from here. Luckily, science, hopefully that does some things. AI, maybe, who knows, you know, could have some breakthroughs, some real novel stuff. And if that happens, balding is not the biggest concern that you should be worried about. It's the fact that AI is thinking for itself and coming up with novel discoveries. That's a big benchmark and a big line, but also something that would be a very big litmus test to how concerned people should be for how useful the technology will be in the future. Not to give you the doom and glooms, because it actually could be the opening of something beautiful, but feels like there's going to be some rough times in between the reconfiguration of society and to something potentially beautiful, or you know, there's always the reality that capitalism runs amok and does some ugly things, and I don't know. Oh, wow, good. Really getting in the feels. Let's talk about anything different and positive. Solar Opposites, if you watched, that's new. Oh shit, Futurama had a new season. So, Hulu Rama, which they refused to call it Futurama. had a big hit. I was actually just watching something, one of the episodes this weekend. Let's look at Peter X, 1,669, nice on those legs, 87 on the Mythics. And they made a comment, this is going to get in the doom and glooms again, about how something happened 23 years ago. And I was just like, oh, that's true. That actually happened 23 years ago. And in the past, like 23, 24 years of them being a show, they have only had, I think, 12 or 13 seasons total because they keep breaking our heart and bringing it back. So glad to see they're back, but that really made me think, wow, this has been going on for quite some time, and a lot of time has passed since that has actually happened. Very sobering. All right, doing good. We got 3 down. Let's keep going on the next 3. I don't know. What else is cherry news? Freaking... yeah, I don't know, like... Slurpees. You're welcome. I'm tired. I'm foggy. Let's go take down slot 1. I got glitter spray out there. Apparently I really wanted that cripple. All that 15 is doing it for me. But you know what? That punch seems to be landing really freaking nice. Tattoo stand does not have hijack. It is burn. That's what I thought was the question mark there, and it seems to be burn. Payback. I had a feeling, but I wasn't 100%, so I'm going to maybe give myself a little asterisk on that one. Taking down their slot 2. Looks like this is Slime Face McGee from the Nickelodeon years. 1,521 on those legs. 86 on the Mythics. Little green slime. Let's get Oscar's painting out. I heard they killed Cartoon Network. That was another thing where I was just like, wow, time. What a bitch. Because, like, grew up on that thing. Sunday morning cartoons aren't a thing. It's just like stream everything anytime, anywhere, and maybe the same thing, and yeah. We get that one. Now let's keep moving. We get Loki, 469. Loki has 1,867 legs, 104 mythics. I absolutely love the joking god. And his show that was on Hulu Plus. Jeez, Hulu Plus, man, that was another one. What a news story. Did y'all see that shit? Freaking Hulu came out and was just like, or no, not Hulu. I'm throwing shade at the wrong people. Disney's like, they had an incident in their park where someone passed away because of their food allergy in one of the restaurants. Someone went to sue them, and they're like, you know what? Fully justifiable. You can't sue us because the terms and conditions on your Disney Plus account says you can't. So we can take down your significant other and you're defenseless because you signed up for Disney Plus. That's a whole lot of mess, especially because it reminds me of that South Park episode. I feel like we're doing pretty good. We're just going to keep rolling here. I mean, we could change over to, let's just do Drunk Draft. I said I would do it. Let's do it. It reminds me of that Human Sentai Pad episode from South Park where they're like, you didn't read the 450 page terms of conditions, which it's not. Normally it's like, honestly, like anywhere from, sometimes they have summarized ones, which are nice. I actually do read a lot of T's and C's. You can't really reject them, but it's good to know. But I don't always read them, obviously, like a normal person. But anywhere from like 10, sometimes they're even less, like condensed into 3 or something like that. But a lot of times they're like, this is a 50-page document. You have to scroll through all 50 pages and then say, yes, I read these terms, which is crazy. I can totally drive. That's our drunk one. Which has, sorry, let's show it off. Hefe is going to be our main. And then looks like we get Hangover, Nightmare, and Party All the Time to heal up a little bit. So let's get Hefe out there and starting to do some damage. Checking out the Drunk Island. Pretty sure we had 5 wins so far. And now we have Miss Craps. They have 1,393 on the leg, 69 nice mythics. Hit twice in a row. Look at that. Not in a row, but twice in one video. So, real good vibes. Let's get out Beer Jeff, our corrosive combo with a little bit of a anomaly with that payback cripple all feature. I mean, it works. You know, if you sneak through, it works, but it's just not great. It's great for the cheer all effect, actually. Zap as the hero makes that little negated effect because there's no hijack. If it was literally payback, cripple all, hijack, that would be really just the perfect example of something you don't want because you are constantly canceling out your payback skill. Take down the first one. I don't know if I clicked on the card. I'm pretty sure I did. I did because we talked about the 69 at the end of their legs. So there's that. Also, back to the Disney thing. I know I've hit some doom and gloom topics, but like seriously, there's no way that like that can long term be accountable. Like you can't like can you imagine if I just dropped like a huge like a Harry Potter book on your desk and I'm like, you're gonna need to sign this before you can do anything else. Before you can even take a step into whatever we're doing here. Oh, by the way, you've signed away everything. All of your rights as a human, by the way. And that's totally fine. Like, as a society, that has to be confronted at some point, I would hope. Right? Like, that can't be a forever thing. Like, I know, it's just like, maybe this goes into the courts and maybe it's figured out in some legal way. You know, maybe in a few decades the Supreme Court can help in a few decades. I think it has a lot of healing to do because what a mess time. But I do feel like something's going to have to give. In fact, I would say a lot of the corporate governmental policy and the relationship we have is probably fucked. Beyond that, oh my God, I can just doom and gloom all day right now. Social Security, I'm pretty sure, had a massive leak because one small company that was worth like $5 million leaked every single U.S. citizen's Social Security number and details. And at that point, you're like, wait, if the system is that flawed, it's time to redo the system. If everyone is exposed, it's not working, and it needs to be redone. How you do that? Massive undertaking. Like a cluster, I hope I am not involved with in any way. But that's really the conversation we should be having. We get ARSKAZ, which I'm 100%, 1,000% sure is an acronym, and I pronounced it exactly as you should. I just don't know what the acronym is. 1,204 on the legs, 65 mythics. Always reading Shakira knowledge. Always reading Shakira knowledge. Arizona. Nailed it. We're gonna go make Beer Jeff in our slot 1. This is just me. Like, it sounds like, honestly, it feels like I'm almost on cough meds or something. And you're like, oh, that would explain a lot. No, this is just Jerry being, like, weird and fuzzy. Sorry. You caught me in a weird time. Getting out Beer Jeff. We're going to be cruising through this thing. It's taking on Beer Snot pretty easy. We're going to keep going there. Also, normal, not really talking about so much society stuff. Really focus on the game. Don't know what. I've broken the mold. But if you want more, hey, you let me know. If you're looking for some real opinions. But if I'm tapping into this area or like little areas where like I try to escape from that shit, I don't need it from you, Jerry. Like especially a Jerry. Then say that too, because you know what? I can go back to never doing this again like normal. I think it's just been weighing on my mind more than maybe I have let on or understood until this therapeutic moment that we all just had together in which I'm trying to get rid of all my congestion and all of my mental burdens. Shay F14. 1,738 on those legs, and in the inverse, 83 on the mythics. I'll give it another nice. It's an inverse nice. Say nice backwards, maybe? I don't know how to do that with my brain doing what it's doing right now. We're going to be making it through here. I really wanted to make that into a combo, but that's not a combo. Actually, we're going to take down their slot 2. We could... Nothing. Yeah, we got 14 there. That's going down. So we're going to lose our slot 1. You know, maybe a little bit more comfortable than I thought I was. we're going to, we needed that cripple all. 18, 9. We're going to have to go another round. We're going to get it, though, with... Yeah, we're here. We're here. We got it. That sheer all. Let's go. All right, Shay F going down. Probably for the best, because there could have been an opportunity to turn that shit around. Those punches land right. Kind of got positioned in the right place. We get the last one. 9 out of 10, I'm pretty sure. Not 100%. But we get Andy J, 241. 1,619 on the legs, 86 on the mythics. I feel like 80s and 70s pretty consistently on the mythics. I know these are the more packed islands. That could be a reason for it, but normally I'm used to a little bit more spattering. Beer Jeff seems to be my go-to. I just love that corrosive combo. Doesn't have craze, so Beer Jeff does have a big up on it, but it just does so much damage, and it keeps them from doing much damage to me because their attack is really crippled. We're going to get out a little heal for us just for the hell of it, but we have everything we need to most likely get through this. Almost taking them down on slot 2 alone. We got 3 left on their health, and look, boom, slot 2 is even getting a little boost. We got 55 on the attack. They're not even making the combo, leaving an open door. We're going to take the win here. Andy J, 241, going down on slot 1. I didn't even know that punch was going to land there. Thanks, Zap. Came in like a real hero, because that's your role in this. All right, y'all. That's been Life After Death. We're taking another win, climbing up. I don't think I recorded last week. No offense to whoever we're facing, I don't remember. That's more of a state of where I am right now and not a comment on the team or a devaluation of how challenging it was. But I do think we won because we're obviously up top 5. So looking excited. I will have something out a little bit later for our... What's the next one? Is it full... What are we doing? It's, hold on. It's Locked and Loaded Clash. So we got Locked and Loaded Clash coming up. Take a look. I mean, Flamethrower Stewie, obviously nice for the cripple all. I do like that motivate. I also like Knife Sharpen, freaking Bob's Burgers. I don't know why. Linda, thank you, Brain. But obviously, Assault Dolphin is probably where I'm going to put a lot of my eggs, because that one is punch burn and got craze on top of it. So probably going to be doing that for a majority of it. Maybe throw in a little Flamethrower Stewie as a compliment. Haven't built out my deck yet, but first glance, that is definitely what I am pointing at. So y'all take care. Have yourself a good one. Expect that later, and I will talk to you very soon. I do plan on making that video today, probably tonight. So it's not going to be a full day login delay like it has been in the past. We're going to try to happy medium this thing, but it is going to be late tonight. So all right, y'all. Thank you very much for making it. If you made it this far, what an interesting episode. Really actually do appreciate your feedback on this, because I think it was a sampling of something I don't normally do, questioning if I should have done it at all. But you know what? It's already here. I recorded it. I'm tired. Not feeling the greatest, and we got through it. So if you enjoyed it, or you want more, or you never want to hear it again, I'd love your feedback. Y'all take care. Have yourself a good one. Best of luck on your hits, and listen to the Toad if you feel so generous. Peace.